Okay. All right. All right. We are live here on GoBraves.live. I'm DJ Absolutes, standing in for this game here today at the Milford Yells Eagle Stadium here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota, where we will see the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves take on the Pine Ridge Thorpes for their homecoming game on this rainy afternoon, 2 minutes and about 30 seconds before kickoff time. Here, I'm going to turn you to return, so that way I can just say that. Here, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call you real quick, okay? All right, what is going on, everybody out there in the local area? We are here for yet another great game between the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves taking on the Pine Ridge Thorpes for their homecoming game here on this rainy afternoon. How's it going, everybody out there who does not know my name? My name is DJ Absolute. I'm with KIPI Radio, and I will be helping out with the GoBraves.live. Be sure to tune in every single time that these guys got a game going on, because you can bet that they will have some great coverage, as well as being live for everybody out there. All the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves fans, you can watch whenever they have a game at GoBraves.live. The next game will be next week, where they take on, I believe, let me double check that real fast. But before we do that, I will let you know that they do have a game next week. We are back here a couple of seconds before game time, reading off all of the starters for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves here at the Milford Yells Eagle Stadium. We got Dexter Hawk Eagle, number 8. Number 11, Latai Brownotter. Number 19, Jason Harden. Number 33, Kyle Chasing-Hawk. Number 35, Ryan Farley. Number 65, Blake Angie. Number 71, Nate Bluecoat. Number 76, Destin Straighthead. And finally, number 93, Kingston Widow, coached by Larry Elwes, Les Logg, Josh Malash, Tom Dykeman, and Curtis Peterson. Shouts out to everybody out there for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, and for the other side, for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Starting will be number 1, Daniel Weston. Number 7, Lindanian Crazy Thunder. Number 14, Caleb Bravo. Number 10, Marquise Palmer. Number 22, Will Times Jr. Number 24, Zayden Winters. Number 52, Dennis Janice. And number 69, Dorian Janice. As well as number 55, Antbo One Feather. That'll be the starters for the Pine Ridge Thorpes, coached by Teddy Pettigrew and assistant coach Samuel Bravo. Welcome, everybody, to yet another great coverage for the 2025 football season for all of our Cheyenne River teams. As I've already said, we are here for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. One quick second as we stand. Alrighty, well, it looks like it is about that time for us to get kicked off for the Pine Ridge Thorpes taking on the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves here tonight at the Milford Yells Eagle Stadium here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota. A rainy afternoon today as we get started for some good old Thursday night lights. Before everything gets kicked off, let's go over everything that has happened in the past week. Last week, the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves were not able to pick up the win against St. Francis as they lost 22-0. On the other end of our other Cheyenne River teams, the Timberlake Panthers ended up winning their game 45-6 against the Faith Longhorns last week on Friday, I do believe. And on that same day, you had the Dupree Tigers heading out to Gettysburg to take on the Battlers, where they picked up another win right there to make it 2-2 for them on the season. Tonight, both of these teams are looking to get their first win, so these guys are fired up and looking to get that first win of the season, as they both have not won just yet. As we get ready for coin toss here, you know both of these teams right here do not want to pick up another loss, so they're going to be fighting tooth and nail to pick up that win here tonight. So we'll see what happens as we get ready for a little game here. I do believe... Hang on one quick second. All right, and while we have a little bit of time, let's go over all of our 2025 football sponsors for KIPI. Thank you all for letting this happen and supporting the radio station throughout the 2025 football season. I want to say thank you to the First Financial Bank and First Insurance Services, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Credco, CRST Telephone Authority, CRST Youth Affairs, Dakota Image, Eagle Butte Co-op and Pride, Dakota Theft Mart of Eagle Butte, Loose, Lose, and Wreck Funeral Home, Missouri Brakes, Morrow Grand Electric, Premier Equipment, LLC, and of course the State Bank of Eagle Butte. Thank you once again to everybody out there for supporting the radio station for this 2025 football season. So we have the Braves deferring here, and we'll be ready to roll. It looks like Pine Ridge is going to be... Thank you. Pine Ridge will be receiving the ball here, so we are going to see the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves defense hitting the field. Almost wanted to say court right there. I got basketball on the mind already, and we are not even halfway through the football season. I know, but here we go. We have, I believe that it's going to be Smokey Lawrence kicking off here for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. And back to receive for the Pine Ridge Thorpes, it's going to be Anthony Little. And I believe, if I'm right, that is Zayden Winters, number 23. Number 8 is actually Jace Vitalis. Jace Vitalis will be receiving out there for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Looks like everybody's getting fired up and ready to roll for some good old football here tonight in Eagle Butte, South Dakota. Let the mud kick up and let's get going as we are ready. Smokey Lawrence with the kickoff here. A little bit of a squib kick right there. Loses the ball. There's already a fight on the field for it. They will be receiving as they are going to be picking it up at about the 29-yard line right there. 49-yard line right there. 49-yard line. Oh, I have to stand up a little bit here. Get a better view of everything going on as we see the Pine Ridge Thorpes offense taking the field here at about the 49-yard line, getting ready to roll. We got a snap right here that is going to be Zayden Winters. Zayden Winters with a nice little rush off to the right side, left side. Picks up about 2 yards, maybe about a yard on that one to make it 2nd and 8, I do believe. 2nd and 8, we'll call it 2nd and 7 right there. That was Zayden Winters, number 24, the junior quarterback for Pine Ridge, with a quick possession right there. We got movement out there. Handoff over to Daniel Weston. Daniel Weston with a nice little rush. Couldn't get too much yards, but he does pick up at least 3 to 4 on that one. We'll call it about 2 or 3. Bringing it up at about 3. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, one or the other. They're trying to slowly inch their way into the first down. If you're going to try that passing game today, it may be a little hard with all this rain going on. That ball may just be a little slippery, so we'll see what happens. We got the snap, little handoff. No, he's going to do a little pass off to number 14. That was going to be over 2. I believe that was Holden Holiday. I could be wrong about that one. It looked like he was trying to hand it off. Looked like a flea flicker almost. No good, overthrew it. Lost some yards on that one. Luckily, there was no fumble there was a fumble, but they were able to recover the ball, but they lost a good amount of yards on that one to bring it back at about the 4th and 9. 4th and 9 right here. Will they go for the 4th down gamble early on as we are already a minute and a half into this game here? It looks like they will be going for it. And they will be picking up some yards on this one as we have a little bit of laundry out there on the field. I believe it is going to be called offsides for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. I may be correct. I may be wrong. Yep, that is going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Braves. Not enough to get them the first down, but it does bring them just a little closer to getting the first down, making that 4th down gamble just a little easier to reach on this one. We'll see what happens. As I've said before, the passing game is going to be a little hard today as the rain has been coming down quite a bit here in the Cheyenne River area. Let's see what we got right here. We got another offsides right there. The Braves will be getting that one. Some more laundry on the field. I believe that is just enough to get these Pine Ridge Thorpes the first down on that one. Yep, that was going to be offsides call. The 5-yard penalty on the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, pushing them up just a bit for the Thorpes. Enough to get the first down here. They get a restart. We got the snap. Winters hands it back over to number 14, I believe. Oh, it looks like it is going to be a fumble. It is dropped, but it looks like the Pine Ridge Thorpes recover, but we got to fight for it. It looks like it might have been. It is. It is a fumble. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves are going to be taking it up on that one. I believe that was Dason Harden picking up that one there. Good stuff from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, turning defense and quickly getting the ball on the fumble right there. Good stuff on the recovery from Dason Harden as well as the entire Cheyenne-Eagle Butte team, picking the ball up at about. The double check here. Wait for these guys, the line markers here. Even standing up, it's a little hard to see up here. That's all right. I'd rather be up here, being able to see everything. And then out there getting a little wet. All right, there he will be at about the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. We got the snap right here. Hands it off over to. That's going to be Kyle Chasinghawk. Kyle Chasinghawk slipping and moving. He finally gets brought down. Big hit from number 14. I'm going to say that might have been actually number 15, Holden Holiday. But good stuff right there from Kyle Chasinghawk. Slipping and moving through the defense, finding his way to pick up at least 8 yards on that run right there. Good stuff from him to make it 2nd and 2. 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2. We'll call it about 2nd and 2. From Kyle Chasinghawk, nice little rush right there from number 33, Kyle Chasinghawk. Here we go once again. We got the snap. Hawk Eagle has it here. He's going to take it himself. He's going to run right through the defense line, and he is actually going to pick up the first down on that one. Able to pick up at least 8 to 9 yards on that one, maybe even 10. Good stuff right there from Dexter Hawk Eagle with a little bit of a quarterback sneak. Wasn't really a sneak because everybody's seen it coming, but they weren't able to stop the guy. Able to pick up some good yards to get the first down as we are now sitting at about the 48-yard line. 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Call it about 9 yards gained on that one. Nice rushing from this Cheyenne-Eagle Butte squad here early on. A couple of mishaps on the defensive side, but on the offensive side, they have been nothing but golden so far. 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Still a lot of ball game here left to play. We got the snap. Eagle chasing has it, or Hawk Eagle has it here. Hawk Eagle's going to take it in himself once again, pushes through the defense and picks up a good amount of yards on that one from Dexter. Hawk Eagle, a nice little rush right there to bring it up to about second and four, picking up another 6 yards right there. Already from Dexter Hawk Eagle, we've already seen a couple of great rushes from this guy. Good stuff from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves offense here early on. They still got a lot of ground to cover, but if they keep it up like this, they will be able to inch their way into the end zone. We'll see what happens as we got the snap right here. We got Hawk Eagle passing it off over to Harden. Harden gets it, as I've said before, incomplete pass. It's going to be a little hard on the passing game here today as this rain has been falling all day long. Incomplete pass. Hawk Eagle, great eyes, able to find Harden wide open. If it was dry outside, I'd tell you that was going to be a complete catch right there. But unfortunately, as I've said, we got this rain going on all day long. 3rd and 4th. We got a couple of yards here before the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves can pick up the first down. We'll see what happens. We got the snap. Hawk Eagle has it. He's going to hand it. Oh. Actually, it was a handoff over to Farley. Great stuff right there from number 35, Ryan Farley. I didn't even see that. I believe that's going to bring up first down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. What a sneak play right there. Probably wasn't even a sneak play, but my eyes deceived me on that one. I thought Hawk Eagle still had it in his hands. Handoff, quick handoff to Farley to get the first down. Good rushing yards from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves offense here today at the Milford Yells Eagles Stadium. Finally got the name. I'm kind of proud of myself, able to find out the name of the stadium. Now I know. Handoff over to Chasing Hawk. Chasing Hawk gets it back over to Harden. Harden's going to go off to the left side. He's going to try to pick up some yards. He's going to finally get pushed out of bounds on that one. Picking up a couple, though. Nice play right there from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Jason Harden with a nice little rush to pick up at least 5 or 4 yards on that one. Good stuff from Harden, as Jason Harden was the ball carrier. Picks up a couple of yards. Gets pushed out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, maybe even 41. 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves lining up once again. This offense is rushing and moving. You love to see it on these rainy days. We got Hawk Eagle here. Hawk Eagle, quick pass over to Harden, incomplete. The ball was in his hands, but unfortunately wasn't able to hang on to it. We've been talking about it all day long. A rainy day means a slippery ball, and a slippery ball means a harder catch. Good stuff, though. Almost had it happen, and that would have been a couple of yards on that one. Unfortunately, incomplete pass, no go. 3rd and 7 for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, sitting at about the 41-yard line. 7 minutes and 4 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. So far, this team has been looking pretty tough. Defensive side, the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Nice little motion right there from these boys. Hands back over. I believe that's Chasing Hawk. That is Chasing Hawk. Quick handoff from Hawk Eagle. Quickly gets it over to Chasing Hawk. Chasing Hawk barrels through the defense to pick up at least 4 to 3 yards on that one to make it 4th and 4. Yep, 4th and 4 sitting at about the 50. No, about the 38-yard line. 38. We'll call it 38. 38 to 39. One of the two, they're sitting right there breathing on the first down. Can they get it? Are they going to play it safe? Or are they going to get a little risky and go for that 4th down gamble? We'll see what happens right here as we are getting ready for it. They're lining up. Everybody's down. We got the snap. Quick little push. Nice stuff right there from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Hawk Eagle pushing his way in. Nice little, what do they call that again? The tush push? Is that what it's called? I believe that might be what it's called. Either way, it works. It's efficient. It got the first down. Good stuff right there from Dexter Hawk Eagle to pick up the first down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves team. A lot of running today, and I feel like that's what it's going to be like all day long. A true grit and grind type of day here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota. First down at about the 35-yard line, 34-yard line. We got it good. Hawk Eagle has it, steps back, slips through the defense. Quick pass over to, I want to say that was, I believe he was over the line of scrimmage. Thank you. I believe that might have been number 81, Eason Fisher. There was some laundry on the field for that one. Might have been over the line of scrimmage. Illegal man downfield for the Braves here. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, pushing them back. And no worries, though. 1st and 15. Still, look at the bright side. It's still first down. 1st and 15. Snap here. Hockeagle in the pocket. He's going to get sacked. Tries to get it off. Gets it off in time. But I believe he got it off. Incomplete pass. Not too sure if that was going to be a sack or not. But great defense from the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Swarming. Dexter Hockeagle. 1-2-1-2. We're going to get it back on the field here. Let's check it out one more time. Testing a couple of things here just to make sure. All right, we got the snap here. Kyle Chasinghawk with a nice rush on the inside. Goes straight through the defense, trucking on through to pick up a good amount of yards on that one. That's going to make it 3rd down, but they were able to pick up at least about 6 to 7 yards on that one to make it 3rd and 8. That was going to be a 7-yard rush from Kyle Chasinghawk, inching their way into the 1st down. They are sitting at about the 38-yard line, 37-yard line on that one. 5 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in the 1st quarter. And still, no one has yet to score. As I told y'all, it's going to be a grit and grind type of game. The rain is falling. That ball is slippery. The pass game may not be what you're used to in this type of weather here. Something going on here. Check it out. Looked like number 12, Marty Marshall, was in the game without a mouthpiece, so they're going to be giving a little bit of time. Checking in is going to be number 11, Latai Brownotter, coming in for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves here. Five minutes remaining. Snap it. Hockeagle, quick little pass, quick short pass on over to Latai Brownotter. No good, incomplete pass, bringing up the 4th down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Still sitting at about 4th and 8. I'm telling y'all, I know we are here on the radio. For everybody watching on GoBrave.live, you would have seen what happened, but I told you, it's kind of slippery out there. Not just the ball, but the entire field as well. Shouts out to the officials, though. He looks like he's having a little bit of fun out there, brushing it off. It's all a part of the game. Slippery field, a lot going down. Yeah, an official kind of took a little bit of a tumble on that one. If you're listening on KIPI 93.5 FMHD, you wouldn't have been able to see it. Nice little quick little handoff over to, that was going to be Destin Straighthead. Not enough on that one. Couldn't get it to go. Turnover on down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. We got the Pine Ridge Thorpes offense checking in. Pine Ridge Thorpes huddled up. They'll be picking up the ball at about the 37-yard line there. 32? 27-yard line. 27 right there. So we got the Pine Ridge Thorpes offense picking it up at the 27-yard line. Quick little pass on over to, that's going to be Daniel Weston. Good pass right there from Zayden Winters. They were able to pick up a good amount of yards on that one. On the complete pass from Zayden Winters, was able to find his man, number 1, Daniel Weston, wide open on the field, picking up it at least 9 yards on that one to make it 2nd and 2. 2nd and 1, we'll call it about 8 yards then. We'll just be safe a little bit here. 2nd and 8 for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. 2nd and 2. Little kick out. He ends up slipping the ball away. We do have some laundry on the field right there. Number 14 had it. It was a quick little give on over to number 14 from Zayden Winters. Ends up dropping the ball, but we do have some laundry out there in the field. We'll see what they call here. Looks like it's going to be holding for the offense. Losing a couple of yards on that one for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Holding. What a play that was, though. Let's take it back for a quick second right here, as I believe that was the first complete pass of the entire game. Already about 8 minutes through here, Zayden Winters with a nice little 9-yard pass was able to find Daniel Weston open on the left side of the field. Got him, hit him square in his chest, and he was able to pick it up. Wasn't able to gain much, though, as he was quickly brought down by this stalwart Braves defense. Here we go once again. We got a little bit of a kick out. It's going to go over here, and it's going to be brought down once again. Kyle Chasing-Hawk. My eyes deceive me. I kind of mishap. Oh, it was a turnover. Sorry about that, folks. That was on me. That was a turnover for Pine Ridge. So that means the Eagle Butte Braves are able to pick it up, as I believe they're able to pick up that fumble on that one. So that's going to be Kyle Chasing-Hawk with a nice couple of yards gained on that one to make it 2nd and 8 for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, who are back on offense once again. Here we go. Hawk Eagle hands back over to Kyle Chasing-Hawk. Chasing-Hawk grabs it once again, cuts the defense. Another fumble out there, slipping and sliding everybody. It was almost picked up by the Thorpes, and it was, but before they were able to hold it, it slips out, goes. No one was able to get it, but finally one of the Pine Ridge Thorpes, I believe that was going to be number 24. That might have been Zayden Winters. No, actually, I think that was actually Ladanian Crazy Thunder picking up that one right there. But there's going to be some laundry on the field, so we'll see what happens with that one. The Braves may have a chance here. As they fumbled it, it looked like the Pine Ridge Thorpes recovered. We'll see what happens as these officials talk about what's going on. Remember, everything is done in fair sportsmanship. Nothing is done out of spite. Nothing is done out of meanness. It's all done in the sport of competition, as the referees are deciding what's going on here. Before we get into anything else, though, once again, this is KIPI Radio 93.5. I am DJ Absolute, here for GoBraves.live as well as for the radio station. For KIPI, I do want to thank all of our 2025 football sponsors. Thank you all so much for making this happen this season, as we have the First Financial Bank and First Insurance Services, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Credco, CRST Telephone Authority, CRST Youth Affairs, Dakota Image, Eagle Butte Co-op and Pride, Lakota Thrifty Mart of Eagle Butte, Loose, Lose, and Wreck Funeral Home, Missouri Brakes, Morrow Grand Electric, Premier Equipment LLC, as well as the State Bank of Eagle Butte. Thank you all once again for making this happen for the 2025 football season coverage for KIPI Radio. And thank y'all for, I want to say thank you to the people out there for GoBraves.live for helping us get set up and call some great games here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, here at the Milford Yells Eagle Stadium. It looks like we are finally going to get back into playing some good ball here. 3 minutes and 56 seconds. The Braves are going to recover the ball. They still have it. It's still theirs. We'll see what happens, as we are still sitting right here at 2nd and 8. I understand I've been saying we'll see what happens quite a bit here. Let me try to dip into my vocabulary and try to find a little something else to say. Sound good? All right. So instead of being 2nd and 8, they will get pushed up just a tad to make it 2nd and I'd say 3, 2nd and 3rd, 2nd and 4th. We'll call it 4th. 2nd and 4th here. Only a little bit of room to work with. They are getting closer and closer to the end zone, inching their way in, and they will get that first down here, as I believe we got some laundry on the field. If I'm right, it looks like it might be called as onside for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. If it is, that'll mean the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves get the first down. It is. All right, so you got the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves picking up the first down here. As I've said, inching their way into the end zone. Only a couple of yards left to go, as they are now sitting at about the 20-yard line. We'll call it about the 19. Is it going to be called as another one? It might be. It looks like they will be getting another little bit of a freebie right there. 5-yard penalty again against the Pine Ridge Thorpes as they get another onside called on them. So that means the Braves will pick up a 5-yard penalty, dropping it over to 1st and 5, sitting at about the 19-yard line. For reals this time, I believe. All right, I think we got it. Sitting about the 19-yard line. Here we go. Going to get a nice little handoff to number 12. That's going to be Marty Marshall. Marty Marshall gets it, and he ends up getting it. Nice little move right there to break the defense away and get down the field. Picking up a good amount of yardage on that one was number 12, Marty Marshall, with a nice rush of at least 11 to 12 yards on that one, bringing them ever closer to the end zone at about the 1st and goal at about the 5. Yeah, we're sitting right there. They are breathing on the end zone right here. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Let's see if the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte squad can get on the board before the Thorpes. We'll see what happens as we got them lined up and ready to go. Hawk-Eagle hands it off over, but it looks like there's going to be some laundry in the field. Let's see if they call it for the touchdown or not. If they were able to, that was going to be Ryan Farley with the touchdown if it's able. It's going to be called as holding for Eagle Butte. The Braves get the flag called on them. Penalty for the Braves, so that's going to push them back just a bit. So that's going to push them to about the 1st and goal to the 15. Unfortunate series of events for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves as that one looked like a freebie for number 35, Ryan Farley, who just struck his way through the defense to get into the end zone. Unfortunately, it was called as a holding to push this squad back just a tad, but they are still looking to get that touchdown. As I remember, it is only 1st down, 2 minutes and 46 seconds remaining here. We got him ready. Hawk-Eagle setting up. Hawk-Eagle has it here. He's going to take it himself. No, he's going to try to pass it off over to Latai Brownotter. Unfortunately, it slipped through his hands. Incomplete pass on that one, bringing up 2nd down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Nice little movement right there from Hawk-Eagle. Was able. Looks like they had an ineligible lineman on that one. Double checking here. An eligible lineman. It's going to push him back even further. 1st and goal, about the 15-yard line. So for those who do not know, that means the Braves cannot pick up a 1st down. They need to get the touchdown. We got Hawk-Eagle here. Hawk-Eagle's looking, he's moving, he's grooving. He's got a wide open lane. He's going to take it himself. He's running, he's moving. Dang near gets into the end zone. It may be, and it looks like it might. Let's see what the refs. No, they are not going to call it right there. Just 1 yard short for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Nice move right there from Dexter Hawk-Eagle as he found his way getting into the end zone. Dang near, only 1 yard away. Inching their way in. Nice rush right there from Hawk-Eagle. Was trying to find somebody open as he was sitting back there in the pocket. Nobody was open, so he ended up taking it in himself, moving through the left side, found a lane, and followed through with it to get to about the 1st yard line. So sitting about 2nd and 1, 2nd and goal. Two minutes and 17 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. All they need is 1 yard. Fumble on it. It looked like Pine Ridge may recover. It looks like Pine Ridge is going to be recovering the fumble on that one. Unfortunate for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, who were right there, right at the end zone. Unfortunate for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Fumble as the Pine Ridge Thorpes take it. But now the Thorpes got a little bit of ground to cover on this one as they have the entire field to get through. So let's see what this stalwart defense from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves can do here today. Two minutes and 11 seconds remaining. We'll see what Winters can do here. So Winters is the quarterback. He gets it. He's going to hand it off over to number 23. That's going to be Will Times Jr. Gets a nice little rush right there. Was finally able to get brought down at about the 18-yard line. We'll call it about the 18. Nice little move right there to get the first down for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. From number 23. Double checking here as a lot of them got their numbers switched up just a tad. That might have been Will Times Jr. on that one with a nice rush. Sitting at about the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. Still got a lot of yards to get on this one with only 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining before everything gets switched over. Remember, after every single quarter, things get switched around. Okay, let's go. We got the snap. Handoff to number 23. He's not going to be able to hold on to it. He fumbles. He does recover, but he gets taken down by number 12, Marty Marshall, with some great defense right there with a loss of a good amount of yards on that one. I believe that might have been – is there a chance that it can all – I don't think. Oh, that almost was a safety. Dang near. Got him down at about the 1-yard line. Loss of 17, 16 yards on that one for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Great defense from Marty Marshall. He's seen that the ball looked like a fumble, but finally number 23, who I believe is going to be either Tatum Running Hawk or Will Times Jr., finally got a nice catch right there from Weston. Weston has it. He can't be stopped. He finally gets brought down at about the 45, 44-yard line, but we do have a little bit of laundry on the play right here. That was Zayden Winters with a huge pass on that one. Let's see what they come up with right here as there is a little bit of laundry on the field. Great stuff on that one from Winters. Let's see what they call. They might have ran into one of the players on the sideline. From the 1-yard line to about the 42-yard line. Great pass right there from Winters. Call it at about a 28-yard pass. Another little pass, little flick over on to number 14. That's going to be over 2. Was able to pick up a couple of yards. About 2nd and 13 here for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Great pass from, once again, Zayden Winters. Able to find Daniel Weston, who already has a couple of complete passes during today. Only a couple of seconds remaining here. Are they going to be able to get one play off before the end of the quarter? They are. Winters has it here. He's in the pocket. He's looking to pass. He's trying to find number 7. That's going to be LaDanian Crazy Thunder. Is it going to be a complete pass? It looks like it is. Great pass and even better catch right there from number 7, LaDanian Crazy Thunder, who was able to pick it up. It looked like he was on his way down, but as he was going down, the ball hits him square in his chest, and he was able to complete the pass. So good stuff right there. A nice little, let's say about 13, 15 yards on that pass right there. End of the quarter, Pine Ridge Thorpes sitting at about the 45 here. 1st and 10. Halfway through. Can they make it to the end zone on this one? Dang near got a safety. Dang near got a touchdown. The Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves have been putting in some work on defense and offense here today. Almost got the safety 1 yard away, and they almost got the touchdown. Unfortunately, as I've said, it's pretty rainy out there. It's a little too, it's just a little,
Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Rec Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pests,
whenever you get a chance, just throw me back on. Great pass right there. Almost an interception from number 88. That was going to be Alan Garrow on that one. Dang near got the interception. Had to get it out somewhere as that defense was stifling, looking to get a sack on the play. But luckily, Zayden Winters was able to get the ball off in time. Intended target was going to be number 11. I believe that might be Marquise Palmer on that one. But no go. Got a little bit of a flag on the field here, a little bit of laundry. Offsides on the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Pushing them back a good amount there. Zayden Winters and the entire Pine Ridge Thorpes team have played a great game of passing today, regardless of the rain. On the other side, though, we've seen the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Oh, we got the snap here. We got it. He's looking to get it. He does, but he gets trampled by a whole herd of Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves on that one. Let's call it number 11 with the tackle. That's going to be Latai Brownotter, pushing him back even further. A loss of at least a couple yards on that one. I'd say about 4 to 5 yards loss on that one to bring up third and about 16 for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. But as I've said, the one team, the Pine Ridge Thorpes, playing an incredible passing game regardless of the weather. On the other side, you have the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves with an intense rushing game here. We got the snap. Winters steps back. He's looking for Weston once again. No good on that one. Incomplete pass, bringing up the fourth down. Fourth and about 16. They got a good amount of yards to get right here to even get the first down. Will they go for the gamble or will they go for the punt here? We'll find out what happens. Great defense from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves all around. You cannot pick out one thing as this entire team has been playing clean. Can't say much as the weather has been kind of playing against everybody here today. Already, I believe there was at least 6 to 7 fumbles out there today. Yeah, we are sitting at about 11 minutes remaining. Nobody has scored just yet. Let's see what happens. We got it. Fourth down. It looks like they will be punting the ball. That's going to be number 22. They let it go to the end zone there, so they will be stepping out at about the 25. That's going to be number 22, Will Times Jr. with the kick right there. They let it go out of bounds, so they will be starting off on their offensive end at about the 25-yard line. Once again, the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves offense takes the field, looking to get back into the end zone once again. I say that, but they were dang near there. They were almost there, 1 yard away. Unfortunately, they picked up the fumble there. Weren't able to get the touchdown, wasn't able to get the safety, but now they get another chance with 11 minutes remaining. Let's see. Okay, and we are back. All right, let's go. They're all lined up, looking for the snap. Let's see what Hawk Eagle has in his bag of tricks here. He's going to hand it off, and it is actually going to be him getting it over to Kyle Chasinghawk. Kyle Chasinghawk with it. Picks up about a yard on that play. Yeah, about a yard or two. Good stuff right there from Hawk Eagle, able to hand it off quickly to Chasing Hawk and was able to actually bring it up. My bad. I believe that was actually about 4 to 5 yards on that one to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Good stuff right there from Chasing Hawk, just barreling his way through the defensive line. 10 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here. second down. 2nd and 6, and they're sitting at about the 25-yard line there. Fumble once again, and it looks like the Pine Ridge Thorpes will be taking possession. Turnover for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves as another fumble. That was going to be a recover from Will Times Jr. with the recovery on that one. As I've said, it's been raining all day long here in the Cheyenne River area, so that ball out there is going to be slick, just like the field out there. Still a great day for some good old football here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, South Dakota. 10 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here. Let's see what this defense can do against this offense. We got Zayden Winters. He's going to keep it himself. He's running off to the right side, and he's finally going to get taken out of bounds. Taken down by number 35, Ryan Farley, but we do have a little bit of laundry in the play here. Looks like it's going to be holding against the Braves, so that's going to be pushing up the Thorpes. Let's see, they're still kind of still talking amongst each other. They will be getting pushed up a good amount here. The Pine Ridge Thorpes are now staring into the end zone. They're sitting at about the 10-yard line. The Thorpes have a chance right here. The defense needs to stand its ground. We got Zayden Winters running off to the left side. He's going to get brought down. Almost got brought down. No good. But he finally gets tackled hard on that one by number 12. That's going to be Marty Marshall. First off, it was Latai Brownotter who almost had his man, but couldn't get him down. He slips away. Zayden Winters finally gets brought down by Marty Marshall, who takes him down pretty hard on that one. A good hit, but we do have a little bit of laundry out there, so we'll see what they call, what the officials end up saying right here. 9 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. Again, it is 1st and 10. It looks like it will be called on the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Pushing them back to about the 15. 2nd and 20, actually. They are now sitting at about the 20-yard line there. 1st and 20. Now they do have a chance to pick up the first down, but they'd be better off just getting the touchdown. Let's see what they can end up doing here. Zayden Winters has it again. He's going to take it in himself. He slips past the defense. Almost got his man there, but he slips by another one. He's going to try to throw it on over to number 7. He does get it over to number 7, and it looks like he's going to get into the end zone on that one. That's going to be Ladanian Crazy Thunder picking up the touchdown on that one. Zayden Winters. What an elusive guy right there. What an elusive young man. Breaks a tackle in the first time, runs around to the right side and ends up breaking yet another tackle. He was still behind the line of scrimmage, and he ends up getting it off to number 7, Ladanian Crazy Thunder, who gets into the end zone there, getting the first touchdown of today's game, 6-0, 9 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Will they go for just an easy field goal, or will they go for the 2-point conversion here? We'll have to wait and see. Can they get the extra points? False start against the Thorpes there. Sitting back at about the 7-yard line here. A lot of ground to work with to get this 2-point conversion. As I've said, 9 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Another false start here on the Thorpes, pushing them back even further. That'll bring them down to about the 12-yard line. Can they get the 2-point conversion to go? Sitting at the 12-yard line here. One chance to get it going. Can they get it moving? A lot of work in Winters trying to find somebody. Interception. That's going to be taken by, that's going to be number 88, Alan Garrow. No good. Great stuff right there from Alan Garrow. We got the kickoff team coming up out onto the field here. No good on the 2-point.
Call 800-KILL-BUGS.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
.88, that's going to be Alan Garrow and Marty Marshall receiving. Kicking for the Pine Ridge Thorpes, it's going to be number 22. That's going to be Will Times Jr. It's up in the air. Thorpes got it. It looks like they're going to be letting it go out of bounds on that one, so they will be setting up at about the 25-yard line. Looks like it's actually going to be the 8-yard line here. So they'll be getting the ball back, and they got a lot of yards to gain to get that touchdown, and they still got some time. They got 9 minutes and 33 seconds to make some magic happen, and you know this Cheyenne-Eagle Butte team is looking to get something going. A lot of fumbles, as I've already said. As you know, it's been kind of raining out here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte area. A lot of fumbles from both sides. But the costly ones have been coming from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, looking to turn things around right here, right now, as the offense takes the field, moving up and moving and moving, as they will get set up at about the 35-yard line for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. So we got 1st and 10, 35 on their own 35 here. We got the snap. Hawk Eagle, quick little. Oh, it tricked me on that one. That's going to be headed off over to, I believe that's going to be Chasing Hawk. That one tricked me. I did not see that happening. That was actually Destin Straighthead with the carry on that one. A quick little tricky play on that one. From my eyes, it looked like Hawk Eagle still had the ball, but a quick little handoff over to Straighthead. A good move on that one to pick up a good amount of yardage, but we do have some laundry on the field here. Let's see what they end up calling as, are they going to push him back? Looks like they're going to be playing the down here. Looks like it is going to be bringing up the that'll be against the Braves. They get the ball. I believe they called it 2nd down. Calling it illegal touching out there against the Braves. Yep, it'll be 2nd down here. 2nd and 5 for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Pushing them back a little further here. It's a 5 from the line of scrimmage there. So the run isn't going to be counting for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Unfortunate right there. It's still be getting off at the 2nd and 15 here. They get it. Handoff once again. Barreling through the defense is Farley. Farley with some nice yardage gained on that one. Number 35 for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Ryan Farley taking it down. picking up the third down at about the, let's call it, 44-yard line, 43-yard line, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. Good stuff from Ryan Farley, barreling his way through the defense, making his way. You can't stop that guy as he just pushed them all out of his way and got down at about the 43-yard line there. We got the snap here. Another quick one. That's going to be Farley once again. Farley pushing his way to get the first down on that one. Good stuff once again, going back to what worked last time. What's not broke, don't fix it, as the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves pick up the first down on this one. 8 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 at about, let's call it 51, 50-yard line. About the 50, no, about 49. We'll call it 49. Here we go. Lined up, ready to roll once again is the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. The Thorpes looking to put a stop to it. Can they do it? Quick little handoff once again. No, he's going to keep it in the pocket. He's going to hand it off over to Latai Brownotter. That's going to be Latai Brownotter with a nice complete pass on that one. Great stuff from Hawk Eagle. The defense didn't scare him as he was able to get the ball off in time. Complete composure from the guy as he ends up finding Latai Brownotter for at least, I want to say, 10 to 11 yards on that one, maybe even 12, bringing up the first down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. They are now on their enemies. About the 40, 35? Nope, 40. 35, yep. All right, so they are going to be on their opponent's 35 here. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves making their way in towards the end zone. 7 minutes remaining, 6-0. We got it once again. That's going to be Hawk Eagle trying to run it. He's gunning. He has a lot of moves. It's going to be a fumble on the play here. Who's going to recover it? It looks like it is going to be a fumble called for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Oh, looks like there might be a little bit of laundry out there. We'll see what happens. There's going to be a flag out on the field. It looks like it's going to be called for taunting. Yeah, it's going to be taunting for the Thorpes. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Remember, everything out there, I understand that you're, adrenaline's rolling, you got the game going, you're feeling good, but remember, it's all about sportsmanship. This is high school football. It's all about sportsmanship. No matter the history between any team, it's always going to be about sportsmanship. No reason to be taunting or egging on the other team because you're doing exactly what they want to do. Both teams want to win. You're just adding a little bit of fire, a little bit of... So the Braves do get the ball back. Oh, actually, no, it was my bad. So I had it mixed up here. They were able to keep the ball there, so it was a turnover, but because of the taunting, they lose a good amount of yards. So Pine Ridge on offense here. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 at about the 20-yard line here. Second and 10. Figuring out what this team wants to do, the Pine Ridge Thorpes. 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. They are up by 6. Let's see what this defense can do right here as they are lined up, ready to go. Winters has it. Winters is looking to find Weston. He gets it there. Brought down by number 12. Marty Marshall with some good defense on that one. Was able to bring down Weston. They do pick up a couple of yards on that one. Let's call it about 8 to 9 yards right there to bring up 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. Great complete pass right there. While we do have a little bit of time, I will want to thank all of our 2025 KIPIs.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Circle of Life Home Care is a Native American-specific home care agency providing a range of services on the Standing Rock, Cheyenne River, Pine Ridge, and Rosebud reservations. They're committed to providing culturally sensitive care to Native American populations throughout North Dakota and South Dakota on and off the reservation. Circle of Life takes great care in identifying the needs of our Native Americans and addressing their concerns with sensitivity and compassion. Circle of Life, honoring those we serve.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS.
Let's go. We are back once again. Timeout is done. He's stepping back. Winters has it. He's slipping. He's looking for somebody. He's in the pocket. He's going to try to find Weston. No good. Incomplete pass, bringing up the fourth down on that one. Intended target was the same target that he has been working towards all day long, and that was Daniel Weston. Another pass right there. Great defense. If only he was just about 2 steps closer, that could have been an interception from Marty Marshall. But still, regardless of that, great defense from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Incomplete pass, bringing up fourth down, 4th and about 3, 4th and 2. We'll call it 4th and 3 just to be safe right here. So are they going to go for the gamble or will they go for the punt? They are pretty close. They're stepping back. They're not going to do it. They're going to go for the gamble. Looking for number 7. That's Ladanian Crazy Thunder, and he gets it. He can't be stopped. He slips the pass, but he finally gets brought down by number 81. That is going to be Eason Fisher. Finally bringing down Ladanian Crazy Thunder on that one. Great move to get away from the defense. Breaks one tackle, but finally out of nowhere came Eason Fisher. If Eason wasn't there, that would have been an open field. Good thing for these Braves squad, though, as he was there, brought him down. Nice tackle. Good amount of yards gained from Ladanian Crazy Thunder. Nice pass from Zayden Winters. Had to have been about a 25, 30-yard pass on that one. 1st and 10 at about the 40-yard line here. We got a false start. False start, that's going to be on number 14 on Pine Ridge. Dropping him back even a little bit further. 6 minutes remaining here. 6-0. We still got a whole lot of ball game left here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, South Dakota. Once again, finally found out some very informational stuff, though, as if you didn't know what the field is called here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota, well, I'll tell you what it is. It is the Milford Yells Eagle Stadium. Milford Yells Eagle Stadium. So if you didn't know, now you know. We're back in 1st and 15. Winters, handoff to number 14. He's got a lot of room to work with. No one can stop him, but he finally gets brought down. No, he breaks a tackle. He breaks another one. He's moving. No one can get through to him, and he finally gets the touchdown on that one. Was able to break a couple of tackles to pick up the touchdown for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Was number 14. Name's not on here. I believe, if I'm being honest, that might have been Marquise Palmer with the touchdown on that one. Broke a couple of tackles, and after that it was just open field for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Can they get the 2-point conversion? They were not able to last time. They got dropped all the way back to about the 12-yard line. So let's see what happens right here. Can the Braves defense hold up? If they hold up here, no good. No extra point for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Can they make it happen here as we have 5 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the second quarter? Still a lot of ball game left. The Cheyenne-Eagle Butte team is looking to get something on the board before the end of the half. Handed off to number 14 once again. Brought down. No good for the 2-point conversion. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves will be taking possession once again as the offense is getting ready to take the field. As we see the kickoff team entering in. And as I've said, thank you to all of our 2025 sponsors for KIPI Radio 93.5 FM HD.
We serve know all about change because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most. but the way the games are played.
Down the Gettysburg Battlers, 42-14 last week on Friday. It's away. Will Times Jr. here. It's going to get picked up. Nope. Are they going to let it go? It's going to roll. They picked it up. I believe they were going to try to wait for it to go out of bounds, but the ball stopped rolling. They finally picked it up. Is it going to be a Pine Ridge recovery on that one? No, it's going to be the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves getting the ball on that one. If you didn't know what happened here over here at the stadium, it looked like the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves were waiting for the ball to roll out of bounds, but unfortunately it looked like it stopped right there, right by the out of bounds marker, and finally they picked it up. So, recovery for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves starting way back almost at the end zone here. At their own 1 yard line. They were trying to hope for a prayer and get it to the out of bounds or the end zone. First down, 1st and 10. The 1 yard line, 5 minutes and 47 seconds remaining here. 12-0, 5 minutes. Here we go. We got it. Hockey Eagle hands it off, but there is going to be some laundry on the field here. That was going to be actually Hockey Eagle running the ball. Looks like it's going to be brought up a bit here. Flag on the Thorpes to pick up 1st and 12. Actually brought him back a bit, so it was on 1st and 12 for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. We got the snap. Hockey Eagles looking to move it in himself, but he gets brought down quickly by number 52, Dennis Janice. That's going to be bringing up 2nd down here. A little bit of a loss right there for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. About 2 yards on that one. They're sitting at about the 2 yard line. Five minutes and 55 seconds remaining. 12-0. Clock is ticking down here. Still got one more half of some good old football here on this Thursday night lights. We got the snap. They're moving it to the left side of the field, and they're going to get a good amount of yards on that one. I can't see who it is. I believe that might have just been a quarterback move right there. Yes, that was going to be a nice run from Hockey Eagle. Picking up a good amount of yards on that one to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and about 6. Yeah, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 7, it looks like. They're moving that pole around a good amount down there. We'll call it 3rd and 6 just to be safe here. Good amount of yards picked up right there from Dexter Hockey Eagle. Rushing through the defense on that one. 4 minutes remaining here. Clock is ticking down. A lot of ground to cover for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte team. They are almost to the 1st down. Remember, just get it one at a time. Rush game is all you need to do. You've been doing it well all day long. Another one. Handoff over to. That's going to be number 12. That's going to be Marty Marshall. Marty Marshall has it here. He's going to be moving. He finally gets torn out of bounds. A nice run right there from number 12, Marty Marshall, but we do have a flag on the field. Unfortunately, let's see what they call. Is it going to be against the Thorpes or is it going to be against the Braves? If not, that would have been a great run from Marty Marshall, picking up at least 12 to 15 yards on that rush right there. It looks like it's going to be called as a holding. Holding on the Braves, pushing them back a good amount there. 5 yards lost. 3rd and about 11.
3rd and 11 yards. 1st down.
3rd down or 1st down? I can't see. I think it's going to be 3rd down here for the Braves. They got one chance to get it going. Third down, 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. The snap a little too long on that one, recovered by Marty Marshall. It looks like he is going to get brought down in the end zone, so you know what that means. It is going to get called as a safety against the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Put the Thorpes up by 2 more as they get the safety on that one. Marty Marshall was able to recover but was brought down in the end zone. So if you don't know what that means, if you're brought down in your own end zone, that is going to be called as a safety, which is 2 points for the opposing team. The other team
presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The State Bank of Eagle Butte would like to wish all students of all schools a successful year of school and good luck in all your future endeavors. May this year be the best year ever. High school activities teach our young people many of the skills they will need later in adult life. Good luck once again, and wishing you the best for this school year. Thank you from all the employees here at the State Bank of Eagle Butte, where we are big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. Member FDIC.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within.
Kicking at about the 20-yard line here. It is Destin Straighthead. It's up. It's away. Good kick right there. Recovered by number 52. They had a chance to get the ball back, but they jumped on the ball quick. That is going to be the Thorpes. That is number 52, Dennis Janice. Almost had it and almost recovered it. Almost caught it, actually, but it slipped out. And if the Braves team was just a little bit closer, they would have been able to recover, as it just slipped out and started going around on the field. But they end up recovering. Good stuff right there from number 52, Dennis Janice, sitting at about the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. They got a little bit of time on the clock. Can they get another touchdown? We'll see what happens as they are going up against this stalwart defense known as the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. A lot of movement from both teams. We got the snap. We got Winters back in the pocket once again, looking to throw, looking to find Ladanian. No good, incomplete pass on that one. It looks like this Pine Ridge Thorpes team is a gunner when it comes to running, or not running, but passing, as another pass thrown from Zayden Winters, who already has a good amount of catches, or a good amount of passes out there today. Ladanian Crazy Thunder as well as Daniel Weston are going to be his main targets, it looks like, as the only two I've really seen him throw it to throughout the entire game. Good stuff from his wide receivers, though, as they have a couple of completions in this game here today. Here we go, a lot of movement from both teams. Winters has it. Winters back over to number 14. Number 14 grabs it. He's kicking up dirt on this one. He's going to try to get through the defense, but he gets brought down just before he gets the first down. Great tackle right there from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. It looked like it might have been number 54 with the tackle on that one. He picked up about 7 yards on that rush right there. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4th for the Thorpes. Another handoff to number 14. He drops it, recovers quickly, but he finds himself facing a whole herd of Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves as they bring him down. It looks like it may be a loss of 1, not even that. No gain on that one to bring up 4th down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves defense. 4th down, 4th and 4. Are they going to go for the 4th down gamble with 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining? You might as well, as they are dang near there at the end zone. We'll see what they come up with here in just a little bit as they are huddled up and ready to roll. Great stuff right there from number 14.
Currents.
A lot of switch up with the numbers there, as I'm not too sure who number 14 is. 4th and 1, actually. A little deliberating there. 4th and 1. We got the snap. Winters has it here. He's looking to throw once again. He's looking for Ladanian Crazy Thunder, who ends up getting a complete pass, brought down and thrown out of bounds by number 80. I believe that is Israel. Nope, that's going to be number 88, Alan Guerrero, with the takedown on that one, pushing him out of bounds. But what a throw right there from Zayden Winters on the 4th down gamble. Was able to find Ladanian Crazy Thunder for a quick little pass, a nice completion to bring it up to about the 12, 13 yard line. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. Clock is ticking. Winters has it once again. Winters, a quick pass down to the end zone. Oh, is it going to be good? No good. It slipped out of his hands as soon as he hit the ground. Once again, Winters looking for Crazy Thunder. No good. Incomplete pass on that one to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 1 minute and 35 remaining. 14-0. Still here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte territory. 2nd and 10 at about the 12 or 11 yard line. Great defense right there from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Nice zone as they almost got the interception on that one. Winters stepping back once again. Quick little pocket there, but he gets it. Almost gets taken away again. Dang near another interception. Intended target was going to be number 21, Tatum Running Hawk. Incomplete pass, no good. Bringing up 3rd down. A little bit of finding out what to do next. Are they going to go for the throw as they've been doing all day long? I must have been very mistaken as I started this game, because in my thinking, I was thinking, you know, it's rainy, it's wet out there. It's going to be hard to do a pass game, but that is what Pine Ridge has been doing all day long. They have been running that pass game a good amount today. Another quick pass over to Weston. Weston gets it in, and he does. He gets the touchdown for the Thorpes. That is Daniel Weston with a touchdown on that one. Great pass right there from Ladanian Crazy Thunder to find his man open. And even better work from Daniel Weston finding the lane and getting into the end zone. 20-0. Can they get the 2-point conversion right here? 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining. So far, they have not gotten any 2-point conversion or any extra point to go. Can this Braves defense hold up and prevent that from happening? If they do, they can get it in the second half. We got some movement out there. Let's see what goes down here. We got Winters handing it off, and no good. Fumble recovered by the Thorpes, but no good on the 2-point conversion. No good on the extra point right there. 1 minute, as I've said, and 18 seconds remaining as we see the kickoff team for the Thorpes coming in. A minute remaining before halftime, so I do want to thank once again all of the KIPI.
Reach out if you need help today.
Nestled on the Standing Rock Sioux Nation, Grey Willow Studio is a powerhouse in entertainment. Our unique, award-winning team offers ADR, film, and music production, collaborating with major studios across the world. Proudly operating by natives for natives by Grey Willow, we support Standing Rock and Eagle Butte athletics and events. Experience top-tier production services with Grey Willow Studio, a dedicated and influential force in the industry. Check out what the latest projects are at bygraywillow.com.
Lucky for us, life is
Dakota Image, Eagle Butte Co-op and Pride, Dakota 30 Marty, Eagle Butte, Loose, Lose, and Wreck Funeral Home, Missouri Brakes, Morrow Grand Electric, Premier Equipment LLC, and finally the State Bank of Eagle Butte. Receiving for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves is going to be Brent Little Eagle as well as Eason Fisher. Nice little recovery right there. Ends up slipping and diving, and he gets to about the 10, maybe 12-yard line on that one. Slippery grass out there, raining all day long. As if you are watching the live or listening in, there's already a little bit of a puddle over here. So it can tell you it's been raining a good amount today. They brought it up to about the almost 15-yard line, maybe even not even that, maybe 18. 1st and 10, about the 16-yard line there. 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining, 20-0. All they need is a quick possession, and they can get a couple of possessions off here before the break. Changing things up a bit. We got the snap, handoff, nice little run on the inside, and he's trucking through everybody. No one can bring him down, but they finally end up tripping him up a little bit. That was number 35, Ryan Farley, with a good amount of yards gained on that one to bring up 2nd and 3. So a good 7-yard rush from Ryan Farley, who's been doing that all day long. As I've said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and he has been doing that exact same thing all day today. So good stuff right there from Farley. They got 35 seconds to work with. They need to work, and they need to work fast. We got the snap. Another quick little rush on the inside. Nowhere to go on that one as they finally get brought down. They're tussling out there. They do get brought down for a loss of yardage on that one. A loss of at least 3 to 4 yards. Let's see here. I believe they might have actually called it as a pass there. So they will be staying at about 3rd, and they're going to call it. Okay, because they were tussling for a good amount over there. At about 3rd and 4, and that is it for the first half, 20-0. The Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves still got an entire half to get something rolling. These boys are going to have a good conversation as they do not want to lose. 0-3 for both of these teams. They both want to get a win here tonight. Fiery for both of these squads. We'll see what happens here in a couple.
Big and small, they define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
There's a reason we call them hometowns. At home, everything feels a little bit easier, a little friendlier, and a lot less stressful. Home means a helping hand whenever you need it. It means a warm hello and a how you doing. It means shorter wait times and more personalized care. Horizon Health knows what makes your hometown special because it's ours too. Schedule a checkup today at horizonhealthcare.org.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
The Eagle Butte Co-op invites you to stop by their new hardware store to find DeWalt and Milwaukee power tool lines, paint and painting products, bolts, hardware, and more. Their auto shop has your automotive needs taken care of, offering oil changes, auto mechanics, wheel alignments, and tire changing. If you need feed, they have their own horse mix and other Purina feeds, cow cake, vet supplies, and horse tack with delivery service available. And the Co-op C-Store offers all the before and after game snacks with a full deli including pizza and chicken. The Eagle Butte Co-op, a proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte sports and activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Circle of Life Home Care is a Native American-specific home care agency providing a range of services on the Standing Rock, Cheyenne River, Pine Ridge, and Rosebud reservations. They're committed to providing culturally sensitive care to Native American populations throughout North Dakota and South Dakota on and off the reservation. Circle of Life takes great care in identifying the needs of our Native Americans and addressing their concerns with sensitivity and compassion. Circle of Life, honoring those we serve.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The State Bank of Eagle Butte would like to wish all students of all schools a successful year of school and good luck in all your future endeavors. May this year be the best year ever. High school activities teach our young people many of the skills they will need later in adult life. Good luck once again, and wishing you the best for this school year. Thank you from all the employees here at the State Bank of Eagle Butte, where we are big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. Member FDIC.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Nestled on the Standing Rock Sioux Nation, Grey Willow Studio is a powerhouse in entertainment. Our unique, award-winning team offers ADR, film, and music production, collaborating with major studios across the world. Proudly operating by natives for natives by Grey Willow, we support Standing Rock and Eagle Butte athletics and events. Experience top-tier production services with Grey Willow Studio, a dedicated and influential force in the industry. Check out what the latest projects are at bygraywillow.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
There's a reason we call them hometowns. At home, everything feels a little bit easier, a little friendlier, and a lot less stressful. Home means a helping hand whenever you need it. It means a warm hello and a how you doing. It means shorter wait times and more personalized care. Horizon Health knows what makes your hometown special because it's ours too. Schedule a checkup today at horizonhealthcare.org.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
The Eagle Butte Co-op invites you to stop by their new hardware store to find DeWalt and Milwaukee power tool lines, paint and painting products, bolts, hardware, and more. Their auto shop has your automotive needs taken care of, offering oil changes, auto mechanics, wheel alignments, and tire changing. If you need feed, they have their own horse mix and other Purina feeds, cow cake, vet supplies, and horse tack with delivery service available. And the Co-op C-Store offers all the before and after game snacks with a full deli including pizza and chicken. The Eagle Butte Co-op, a proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte sports and activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
20-0. Both of these teams are looking to get their first win of the season, and they are pumped up and ready to roll. So let's get going here. We have number 88. That is going to be Alan Garrow, as well as Eason Fisher receiving. On the kicking side, we have Will Times Jr. for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. 12 minutes remaining. Are y'all ready for some more great football here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte territory on this rainy afternoon? A lot of slipping, a lot of sliding, a good amount of fumbles, but we are still having fun here tonight. Remember, every single time we come up over here, it's always done in good sportsmanship, right? Okay, sounds good. Thursday Night Lights here at the Gridiron, and let's roll as we are getting back into it once again. Before these guys get kicked off, I do want to congratulate the homecoming king for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, as that was Levi Elk Nation, and for the homecoming queen, that was Lexus Lawrence. So congratulations to them. If the DJ back at the office, you should cue the applause, cue the DJ horn, get it going. Hey, that guy, little red side sneaking out. Let's get back into it. We got some good football here. Will Times Jr. with the kickoff, little squib kick over to the left side, and that's going to get recovered by number 83. That is Jet Realbird. Nice recovery right there to bring it up to about the 42-yard line right there. And that is a good recovery from Jet Realbird, number 83. Good stuff right there. The Braves offense is going to be starting off at about the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, only 7 seconds in. So let's get it. Let's go as we are ready to roll for the second half of game time here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, South Dakota. We got the Braves offense lining up. We got them. They're ready. They're going. Hawk Eagle back in at the quarterback. We got the snap here. Quick little handoff. I believe that's going to be over to number 35. That is Ryan Farley. Nice move right there to push his way through the defense. Nice rolling right there. Trucking his way through for a couple of yards on that one. Inching his way in through to the end zone. Nice pickup of at least 5 to 6 yards. We'll call it about 5 yards. 5 to 4 yards right there. Good stuff from Ryan Farley on that one for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Picking up a good amount of yardage right there. We've been talking about this all day long. This young man has been doing the exact same thing every single time that they have gotten him the ball, so continue to keep on doing that. But also, I know this Hawk Eagle guy. He has a lot of bags, a lot of tricks in his bag, I should say there. All right, here we go. They're lined up, ready to go again. A lot of motion from the defensive side for the Thorpes here. 11 minutes remaining. Quick little snap off. Back over to Farley once again. He's finding his way through, slipping and diving and spinning and getting through. Fumble on the play. It looks like it's going to get recovered. Are they going to call it off? It looks like they will be waving it off, and it will be given to the Thorpes on that one. Unfortunate series of events right there. Ryan Farley with a phenomenal rush on that one, but unfortunately it looked like he dropped the ball on that one, so it will be called as a fumble. Let's double check here. It looks like it was going to be called as down on contact. So it stands. Great move right there from Ryan Farley with another great rush on that one, picking up at least 8 to 9 yards. So we are sitting now at about, I want to say about the 43, 42-yard line right there. 1st and 10. They are on their opponent's 42. Quick little pickup right there from Marty Marshall. Marty Marshall gets handled a quick, oh my goodness, a good amount of Thorpes on that one. Stampeding their way, hitting into Marty Marshall, who finally gets brought down, taking his time to get up here. I want everybody out there to send some condolences, send some prayers, send what you need to pray, or just hope for a little while here, as it looked like Marty Marshall unfortunately picked up a little bit of an injury here. Let's hope for the best for this young man, giving it his all out here on the field tonight for his team as well as for his school. Let's see what happens as we have the coach coming out to check on him.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pite.
All right, welcome back, everybody, at GoBraves.live. Remember, you come in and you can watch some good old Brave games every single time these boys play. So be sure to tune into them. I'm DJ Absolute with KIPI Radio, and we are here for another great game. We got the snap here. Hawk-Eagle has it. He's going to get pushed up, and he gets brought down. A great rush right there from Dexter. Hawk-Eagle, number 8, picking up a good amount of yards. Is it enough for the first down? I believe it may be. No, just shy of it, as they are down at 3rd and 1. We'll call it about 1.5 just to be safe. Yeah, I know halves don't count, but we'll call it 3rd and a half just to be safe here. 9 minutes and 40 seconds remaining, 20-0. Great move right there from Hunter Hawk-Eagle to pick up a good amount of yards on that play. A little quarterback maneuver on that one. Can't stop that guy, as let's see what happens here. Great movement from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte team, as they have been rushing very well all day long. It's just been a very wet type of day, very slippery type of day. Quick little handoff. No, he's nice little move right there from Hawk-Eagle, who has room to move on that one, and he finally gets brought down at about the 15, maybe even 20-yard line on that one. Great stuff from number 8, Dexter Hawk-Eagle, who was getting some good movement right there. It looked like one of the Thorpes didn't really know what to do whenever they caught him back there. They could have got the sack on that one. Hawk-Eagle, playing smart, was able to snap away from him, and he had room to run on that one, as he did. Picking up the first down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, as they are now sitting at about the 10-yard line. We'll call about 15, 14-yard line right there. Great move from Dexter Hawk-Eagle, number 8. Getting him the first down with 8 minutes remaining here, 8:55 to be exact. We are back once again. Snap. He's going to hand it off. Is that going to be Ryan Farley? It is. Pushing his way, trucking through the defensive line was Ryan Farley. Another great rush right there from this young man, who has done that 3 times already in this possession. So good stuff from Farley. Even better movement right there from Hawk-Eagle to trust his man and get it straight to him. Hands it off, breaks through the defense. Farley gets it, almost gets the first down, brings him down at about 1 yard away from it. We'll be safe again. We'll call about 2nd and 1.5. 2nd and 1.5. I think it's actually 2nd and 1 if we're going to be real exact about everything. So here we go once again. Braves are lined up. Handoff back over to Farley. Farley's going to push his way through to the end zone. Is it good? It is. Touchdown for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Brought to you by Ryan Farley. Good stuff right there from Farley to get that touchdown to make it 20-6. 8 minutes remaining. The defense is going to take the field here in a bit after the extra point conversion. Can the Braves go for it right here, right now? We'll see what happens, as it looks like we have number 11. That is going to be Latai Brownotter coming out on the field. Good stuff right there. Let's take it back one more time. We said it all day long. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that is exactly what the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves squad has been doing, rushing through the defense through a guy by the name of Ryan Farley. Great touchdown right there from the Eagle Butte Braves. Here we go. We got the snap. They're going to try to push it in. Little tush push, if that's what they would call it. And it looks like it is going to be called as good. Nice move right there. Good on the 2-point conversion for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. That's going to make it 8-20. Good stuff right there. If you are at home or if you are cruising, wherever you are, make some noise for your Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, who are getting ready for a kickoff here. 8-20, 8 minutes remaining. We have both of the kickoff teams coming out onto the field. I believe it's going to be number 23.
Service experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pite Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Listening in to KIPI Radio 93.5 FM HD. Not only do we cover our hometown team, we cover all the Cheyenne River teams, the guys who play in the 9A conference. It's 9A? I believe it is 9A, right? Yeah, it is 9A. That is Dupree Tigers and the Panthers. Here we go. Nice recovery right there from the Thorpes. That's going to be number 15. That is Holden Holiday. Nice recovery. Gets brought down at about the 45, about the 45-yard line right there. Yes, that is going to be the 45-yard line. Great pickup, great recovery from number 25. That is Zane Winters. Great pickup right there. Oh, actually, that was Holden Holiday. Sorry about that. Holden Holiday was the one to recover the ball and get a couple of yards on that one. We'll got about 45, 1st and 10 on their own 45. Here's 7:54, 8-20. Quick little snap, barely even seen it coming. They're going to run off to the left side. It looks like they're not going to be able to pick up any yards on that one, and they get brought down. Is it going to be a no gain or a loss here? It might actually be a no gain on that one for the Thorpes. That was number 14 once again. They're changing up the numbers, so I'm assuming that may be Ampo One Feather, number 14, or Marquise Palmer. Number 14, great move right there. Great instinct to not lose any yards. No gain on it. 2nd down, 2nd and 10. We got the snap. That's going to be Winters. Winters looking for Crazy Thunder. He gets it to him. Nice catch right there. Complete pass from number 7, LaDanian Crazy Thunder. But hold on. Don't get excited just yet. There is some laundry on the field. Let's see what it is going to be called as right here. Nice pass right there from, again, Zayden Winters. It's going to be called as a face mask on the Braves, so that's going to be a couple of yards for the Thorpes, pushing them up ever closer to the end zone. 7 minutes remaining here, 8-20. Great defense so far from this Braves defense. As I've said, these guys are playing like stalwarts out there. First and 10 at about the Braves' 38. They are now on their opponent's 38 for the Thorpes. Winters, Crazy Thunder, and of course, Weston. Another quick pass over to Crazy Thunder, who ends up getting tripped up just a bit there. Wasn't able to get the ball, so it is going to be called as an incomplete pass for that one. Gets trudged up in the mud over there is looking from up here, right? Looking from up here. It doesn't look like there's too much water out there on the field, but as soon as he went down and slid for the ball, you could see that puddle, that lake of water over there from the field. But great pass from number 24, Zayden Winters, looking for Crazy Thunder once again. 2nd down, incomplete pass, still sitting at their opponent's 38. 2nd and 10. We got it. They got the snap. Winters stepping back. He's in the pocket looking to pass once again. He's going to look over towards number 11, and he does get it there. That's going to be a nice pass from Zayden Winters, finding number 11. And I was able to figure out who number 14 was, so sorry about that, everybody out there in the Pine Ridge area. That is Caleb Bravo. So that is that. Number 11 with a nice complete pass from Zayden Winters, picking up at least about, I call it about 18, almost 20 yards on that one. Great pass. They can smell the end zone. Winters stepping back to pass once again. He's going to try to get it back over to number 11, and he does get it back over there. That's actually going to be Caleb Bravo, and it looks like it's going to be waved off as no good on that one. Great defense from the Braves as they cause the incomplete pass. Called off. It looked like he may have caught it, but they're calling it off as he dropped it before he was able to catch it. So that's going to be an incomplete pass for the Thorpes. That was Zayden Winters looking for Caleb Bravo. Here we go, snap back once again, and we got a little bit of laundry on the field. Offsides for the Pine Ridge Thorpes, pushing them back just a bit here. 5-yard penalty on that one. That's going to make it 2nd and 15 at about the 30-yard line. We'll call it about 28-yard line. We're almost there. 28, 26, 27. One of the two, one of the three. As we are getting ready here, 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter, 20-8. Great touchdown from Ryan Farley, number 35, getting some points on the board for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. We got the snap. We got Winters. He's looking to get it to Bravo. He does. He's gunning. Straight head's there. Straight head gets him, and he's going to take him down. It took him, and it is Destin Straighthead with a tackle right there. Had some help from his fellow defensive lineman. Good move from Destin Straighthead to bring him down. It was only about a gain of, I'd say, about 8 to 9 yards on that one. Great stuff from Zayden Winters to find his man on that play right there. Checking out of the game is going to be Caleb Bravo for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. It is still 3rd down, 3rd and 5. They are almost there at the end zone. A lot of defense to get through here. Zayden Winters drops back once again. He's looking for somebody. He's going to throw it straight into the end zone. No one's there. Great interception from, I believe, from looking at it, that's going to be number 81, Eason Fisher, with an interception on that one right there. Zayden Winters was looking for the easy touchdown, threw it straight into the end zone. I believe his intended target was Crazy Thunder. No good, nothing there. Who was there? Oh, yeah, Fisher was there. Great interception right there from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. The offense is taking the field once again with 5 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 20-8. They are fired up and they are rolling. You can feel it here at the Milford Yells Eagles Stadium. The Braves fans are starting to get geared up and get fired up here. So we got a game here tonight, folks. It has been a good one all day long. The rain has stopped and the football has started. Let's go. We got him lined up. Hawk Eagle has it here. He's going to step back. He's going to hand it off and straight in through the defense. Once again, it looks like it is going to be called as a fumble, but it will be towards... It looks like it is going to be a fumble. Unfortunate right there as the Thorpes gain possession. Turnover for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. They were looking towards, I believe that was going to be Straighthead once again, trying to cut through the defense. It was either Straighthead or Farley cutting through the defense. Wasn't able to hold on to the ball. Slippery out there, folks. Slippery, slippery, slippery. A lot of rain today. If you are not from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte area, it has been raining quite a bit all day long. So it's a pond out there, a lake, whatever you want to call it. It is very slippery. Taking the field as the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Winters has it. We got a little bit of some laundry on the field here. I think it may have been called as a false start against the Thorpes. Pushing him back again. 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. False start for the Thorpes, pushing them back a tad. While we have a little bit of time, I do want to say thank you to all of our 2025 KIPI sponsors, and of course a quick shout out to GoBraves.live. Remember, you want to watch the Braves? Go GoBraves.live. But before we get into those sponsors, we got some football to call here. Winters hands it off. No, quick little trickery right there in the pocket, looking to get it back over to Crazy Thunder. He tries to get it over there. Is it going to be caught? It looked like it may have been caught on that one before he hit the ground. It might have been an incomplete pass. They're waving it off as an incomplete pass, but there is some laundry on the field on that one. Are they going to call it as pass interference on that one? It may be, or it may be something else, as we find out right here, right now, from the refs. Remember, everything is done in good favor. Everything is done in good sportsmanship. Nothing is done out of malice. This is all for the enjoyment of some good old high school football sports. It's going to be called as holding against the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Fired up and ready to go here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota. I do want to say thank you to our sponsors. Let's see if I can get it off in time. First Financial Bank and First Insurance Services, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Credco, CRST Telephone Authority, CRST Youth Affairs, Dakota Image, Eagle Butte Co-op and Pride, Dakota. Oh, we got a snap. We got Winters throwing back over to number 22. He ends up getting it to his man. Complete pass. That is going to be a catch from Will Times Jr. with the complete pass on that one, picking up a couple of yards, at least 5 yards on that pass right there. So bringing up 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6 we'll call it. 2nd and 4 actually, my bad. 6-yard pass on that one from the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Winters to Times Jr. Another pass, quick little one. Winters looking to get it back over to, that was Weston. Incomplete pass. Great zone defense from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves to prevent that, but we may have some deliberation on the field here. As I said, I keep trying to say court. It's just because I got basketball in the mind. I'm sorry about that, all right? I'm excited for this 2025 season. But I know we still got to get through some good old gridiron play. It is going to be called on the Thorpes. And that's going to move them back to about 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9. 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining, 8 and 20. Are they reversing it and calling it on the Braves here? I believe they may be. They're moving the Braves back. Originally they called it on the Thorpes, but they're pushing the Braves back now, so it's going to bring up first down for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. First and goal for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. About 1st and 10, actually. Hands it off. Winters gets it to his man. That's going to be Bravo, but we do have some laundry on the field. A flag called on that play. That's going to be called against the Thorpes, losing a couple of yards on that one for them. Pushing them back a bit. That was a great pass from Winters, looking to find his man, Bravo, who had it. Open field, got brought down, but there was some flags on the field, some laundry out there tonight. 4 minutes and 16 seconds remaining, 20-8. Pushing them back to 1st and 15, 1st and 20, about 1st and 20. Pushing them a good amount back. Here we go. Let's play some football. A quick snap right there. It looked like it may have been a fumble. Is it going to be called? It's going to be called a fumble recovery by the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Great defense right there from the Braves to recover the fumble. As I've said, that has been the story all day long. A lot of fumbles from both sides. Great recovery from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. 54 with the recovery right there, and we all know that is... Let me double check here. Double checking. We'll get that name out there. I'm going to give this guy his props. Do not worry. We're going to find his name. Let's go. We got the Braves offense out there. Hawk Eagle hands it off once again. Pushing it up is going to be, that's going to be Ryan Farley with another great rush right there, pushing his way through the defense. A lot of great rushing yards for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte team, moving it up at least 6 yards or 7 yards on that play right there. 2nd and 4, so about 6 yards. Great stuff right there from Ryan Farley, 8-20 with 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining here. This Brave squad is looking to get one more touchdown, maybe even 2 before, if we're being hopeful here. Maybe even 2 touchdowns before the end of this quarter, just this quarter. We got it. We got the snap here. It's going to be Farley again, is it? That is going to be Farley once again. Oh, was it Chasing Hawk? I think it was Chasing Hawk, actually. That is Kyle Chasing Hawk with a rush of at least 10 yards on that one. Great stuff right there from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, rushing through the defense, pushing their way through. And that's some good stuff right there, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of strong young men out there pushing their way through the defensive line to pick up just a couple of yards at a time. A little bit at a time, they got it rolling. Here we go once again. Snap. We got to hand it off over to, I believe, if I'm going to be honest here, that's going to be number 35. They got it back to Ryan Farley once again. Ryan Farley gets it up to at least 5 yards on that one, maybe even 6. We're going to call it at about 5. I think that may be 6. So that is going to be 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 at about the 42-yard line. 41, 42. We'll call it 42-yard line there. 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. 8 and 20. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves 8. Thorpes 20. The Braves are on their own 42 here. 2nd down, looking for the first. A lot of movement. We got it. Snap. Hockey goal in the pocket, looking to throw. He gets it to his man. Latai Brownotter has room to run here, and he is trucking and going, and he finally gets brought down. Great defense from the Thorpes. Great offense from Latai Brownotter. Hunter Hockey goal standing back in the pocket. He was swarmed by Thorpes, but was able to find his man open in the field. Latai Brownotter with some great instincts right there, able to find some room to run and gets down to at least the 35, maybe even 25-yard line right there to pick up a good amount of yards. Great throw from Hunter Hockeygle. That was at least a 20-yard pass on that one. Great completion. We got another pass here. No, another run. That's going to be brought over to Ryan Farley once again, but it looks like it is going to be called as a fumble again. No, it looks like they may have waved it off here. Let's see what happens. It is going to be called as a fumble on the play. Turnover. The Thorpes will be taking the ball back once again. Is it a fumble? Yep, it'll be called as a fumble. So they'll be starting out on their own 25. 25, 20. About 20-yard line. Fumble on the play here.
27, 28-yard line.
1 minute and 48 seconds remaining.
About the 22-yard line.
Braves defense here. It looks like it is going to get called as offsides against the Braves. Actually, no, I take that back. Offsides against the Thorpes. Pushing the Thorpes back 5 yards. 5-yard penalty against Pine Ridge here. Make it 1st and 15. 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining, 20-8. Got something else happening. That one's going to be called against the Braves on that one. 5 yards back, a little give and go here. That's going to be 1st and 10. First and 10. Braves defense out there. Looking to put up some great work once again. Remember, had a great interception earlier. We got it. Quarterback keep. He's going to get down, but it looks like that's actually going to be a loss of at least a yard right there. There may be a flag out there on the field. That was a quarterback keep from Zayden Winters, looking to run off to the left side of the field, but doesn't gain much when it comes to yardage on that one. We do have a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be called. Sorry about this, folks. That's going to be called on the Braves, I do believe. Yep, that's going to be called on the Braves. That's going to move up the Thorpes just a tad here. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down, 2nd and 6. We got it, Zayden Winters. Quick little handoff over to Bravo. Bravo's going to cut the defense and try to get through. He's going to try to go down the middle, but he gets hounded by a whole group of Eagle Butte Braves on that one. Great defense. I don't think that was enough to bring up the 1st down. I think they have a couple of yards left to go, and they do. Let's call it 3rd and 1 for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. 3rd and 1 at about the 29-yard line. No, actually about the 32. Well, we'll call it about 32, 33. Great little move right there from Bravo to pick up a couple of yards for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. 3rd down, 40 seconds remaining. Can they get it off in time? They get it handed off over. That's a quarterback keep. No, it's going to hand it off to Bravo. Bravo has it here. He's cutting through everybody, but he finally gets brought down. A fumble on the play here, and who is going to recover that one? It looks like it may have been recovered by... I think that was going to be the Thorpes. Yep, the Thorpes return it. Good stuff right there from the defense to force the fumble. But it looks like there wasn't too many Braves down the field to get it, and it looked like it was going to go to the Thorpes. Yes, the Thorpes do end up regaining possession once again. So a good amount of yardage gained right there from Caleb Bravo. Here we go. Winters has it. Back over to Bravo. He drops it, recovers. He's going to get hit and hounded by number 33. Great tackle right there from Kyle Chasinghawk to bring down his man, Caleb Bravo. A good amount of yards right there. I believe that may have been a gain of at least 3 or 4 yards on that one, maybe even 6 if I'm being correct here. 7 yards gained on that play right there from Caleb Bravo. Great defense from Kyle Chasinghawk to bring him down and prevent the Thorpes from getting the first down. All right, we're going to be switching quarters here. As things get settled out there on the field, everybody out there, I want to give a shout out to GoBraves.live and, of course, hey, KIPI Radio 93.5 FM HD. Send it back to the station for just a little while here while we get a couple of ads. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
The world feels big. A small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Circle of Life Home Care is a Native American-specific home care agency providing a range of services on the Standing Rock, Cheyenne River, Pine Ridge, and Rosebud reservations. They're committed to providing culturally sensitive care to Native American populations throughout North Dakota and South Dakota on and off the reservation. Circle of Life takes great care in identifying the needs of our Native Americans and addressing their concerns with sensitivity and compassion. Circle of Life, honoring those we serve.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sports.
Dakota Image, Eagle Butte Co-op and Pride. We got the snap once again. A little quick little flicker pass right there. Whoa, that guy was good enough for him. That was number 88, Alan Garrow, with a great move right there, taking him down. That was going to be number 23. That might have been Will Times Jr., number 23. A loss of at least 8 to 9 yards right there. Great defense from Alan Garrow. What a move on that one. The guy was blitzing, trailblazing towards the offensive. We got another snap here. Winters steps back. He's in the pocket. He's looking to pass. He's going to get it back over. He does get it on over to number, I believe that is number 14. He got it to Caleb Bravo. I think before we caught it, as soon as he caught it, once he was about to hit the ground, I believe he let go. So that's going to be an incomplete pass on that one, bringing up 4th down for the Thorpes here. 4th down for the Thorpes. 4th and 11. Are they going to go for the gamble? They got 11 minutes to work with, 20-8. Are we going to see a 4th down gamble right here? We are. Winters steps back to throw. He's in the pocket. He's looking for somebody. He's looking for Crazy Thunder. No good. Just short on the completion on that one was LaDanian Crazy Thunder, looking to make a miracle happen right there. No good. Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. The Braves offense is going to be taking the field once again. And as we continue on here, I do want to say I apologize for not reading off the entire list real quick. So we are going to do that once again as the Braves get settled here. The First Financial Bank and First Insurance Services, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Credco, CRST Telephone Authority, CRST Youth Affairs, Dakota Image, Eagle Butte Co-op and Pride, Dakota Third From of Eagle Butte, Loose Losing News, Rec Funeral Home, Missouri Brakes, Morrow Grand Electric, Premier Equipment LLC, and finally State Bank of Eagle Butte. We got the snap. Hawk Eagle hands it off over to Farley. Farley trucking his way through the defense and finally gets put down at about the 45-yard line right there on their opponent's 45. Ryan Farley with a nice little rush right there of at least 13 14 yards right there. What a play from number 35, Ryan Farley. 11 minutes remaining, 8-20. The Braves are still with the first down at about the 45-yard line. They got some moves to work with. A lot of missed out there. They can do something with it. It's going to be a quarterback keep on that one. He's going to push his way through the defense, and he does. A nice little trick play right there from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves to pick up at least 9 to 8 yards. Almost gets the first down. Great move and great instincts from Hawk Eagle. A little quarterback keep right there. It looked like he was going to try to hand it off once again to Farley, but he keeps it himself and picks up 8 yards on that one. Great stuff from number 8. Dexter, Hawk Eagle. We got number 11, Latai Brownotter, checking in. He may have been out there. 10 minutes remaining, 8-20. The Braves got it here. And about the 35, 38. A little move right there. Again, pushing through the defense. I believe that might have been, it is Kyle Chasing Hawk with some great moves right there to get the first down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Rushing and rushing their way through. Blitzing through the defense as they got a good gain of a couple of yards right there. What am I talking about? A couple. That was at least 8 to 9 yards on that play right there from Kyle Chasing Hawk. Great instincts from Dexter Hawk Eagle to hand it off. Good movement, good stuff right there from Hawk Eagle, from Chasing Hawk. 9 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. It looks like it is going to be called offsides on the Thorpes. So that's going to push the Braves up. 5-yard penalty, 1st and 5 at about the 35. About the 32, 33. Well, about the 33. Well, somewhere along those lines. A little hard to see up this way. Here we go. We got the snap. Hawk Eagle hands it off over to Farley. Farley gets it once again, going through the defense. They can't hold him. He's going to get finally brought down. Oh, he's still trucking. He's still moving. It took a whole herd of Thorpes to finally bring down Ryan Farley. Great stuff right there to pick it up. They do get the first down right there. Number 35, Ryan Farley with another great rush right there. A lot of great movement from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte team. Ryan Farley, a great young man right there. Nobody can bring him down. It took at least 8 guys from the Pine Ridge Thorpes squad to finally bring him down. I can't chalk up one person for the tackle for the Thorpes as it took an entire team. Good stuff right there from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. And now they're sitting at about the 9-yard line. 1st and 10 at about the 9-yard line. We got the snap. Hawk Eagle. Quick little pass on over to, is that Destin Straightead? That is, who finally gets brought down. Getting a completion right there from Hawk Eagle. Good stuff about Straightead is he is taller than most of them boys out there, so you just throw it up and he will catch it as he does right there. Throwing over the line was Hawk Eagle. Straight over to Straightead. Nice move and nice catch. Complete pass. Picking up a couple of yards on that one. I believe at least 4 to 5 yards to bring up 2nd and goal for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. They have been in this possession multiple times here tonight. Here we go, another snap. Hawk Eagle, quarterback keep. He's going to try to go in himself, but he finally gets brought down by the entire defense. That's going to be number 55 for the Thorpes with the tackle on that one. That is Ampo One Feather with a tackle. Good stuff right there to bring down Dexter Hawk Eagle. They're sitting at about the 6 to 5 yard line right there, 3rd and goal. As I've said, the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves have been in this position more than once here tonight. Unfortunate events have struck this team, but they are back and they are not giving up. No doubt about that. 7 minutes remaining, 8 to 20. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves on the goal line. 5 yards to go. A quick little inside movement. Will they get the touchdown? They do! Touchdown for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. That's going to be Ryan Farley. Ryan Farley with another touchdown for this squad, making it 14-20. 2-point conversion is coming up. Will they get the extra points or will they not? We'll find out what happens here in just a little bit. What a move from Ryan Farley. You can't stop this young man. It took an entire team, an entire village, an entire tribe to bring down Ryan Farley, who gets into the end zone for a touchdown on that one. Here we go, a quick little snap, and it is going to be Hawk Eagle who gets brought up and caught up on that one. No good, no dice. Eagle Butte Braves down by a touchdown. 7 minutes remaining, 20-14. 20-14 with 7 minutes remaining for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. All they need is some great defense, but you know, this Pine Ridge Thorpes team is in the same position as the Braves, as they are also without a win this season, so they're not going to give up just that lightly. But this Braves team is fired up after that play from Ryan Farley, so you know that they are going to want to make something happen here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. It is homecoming for the Braves, 14-20. And again, once again, I do want to say, remember everybody out there, if you are tuning in and you want to know, the homecoming queen is Lexus Lawrence and the homecoming king is Levi Elk Nation. So congratulations, give them a round of applause wherever you may be in this big wide world that we are in. You're probably just down the street too, huh? And we're going to keep it going here. That's going to be Latai Brown Otter kicking off. At the other side, receiving is going to be, let me double check here. There's a little bit of a commotion and caboozling over here. I believe that's going to be Anthony Little as well as number 23. Latai Brown Otter has it. Kicks off. Nice little kick right there. Good recovery from the Thorpes. From number 8. Number 8, that's going to be Jace Vitalis. Jace Vitalis on that one. Good recovery right there. Vitalis. Great stuff right there from Jace Vitalis. Picking it up. Good recovery at about the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. The Thorpes offense taking the field right here. Let's see what happens. 7 minutes remaining, 14-20. The Braves are down by one singular touchdown. Yes, you heard me right. One singular touchdown for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Will the Pine Ridge Thorpes kind of milk the clock a little bit here to kind of save some time? I have no idea, but we're about to see what happens on this one. Something happened out there. The Thorpes are going to get pushed up about the 40-yard line on their opponent's 40. Looks like we got some stuff going on here. Seven minutes remaining. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Every single second counts. 14-20. The defense is out there for the Braves. We got a kickoff. Winters has it here. Quick little handoff over to Bravo. Bravo has a wide open lane on the right side. Latai Brown Otter takes him down. That was a gain of at least 10 yards on that one. That may be a first down for the Thorpes here. Great move right there from Winters to find his man Bravo. That was going to be a gain of at least 9 on that one. Caleb Bravo had some room to work with, but there's a guy by the name of Latai Brown Otter that seen that one from a mile away, drops back and finds his man, takes him down before they get the first down. 2nd and 1. Here we go. Another handoff over to Bravo. He's going to work it on the other side. He's going to go through the middle. He has a lane wide open. Can he beat the odd defense here? Quick little stiff arm on that one, but the Braves end up taking him down, and it looked like it may be a strip. Are they going to call it here? He may have been down on that one before. Is it going to be a fumble or a strip on that one? I don't think so. I think they may say that he was down from contact before he lost the ball. It looks like Pine Ridge will keep the ball there. Yes, okay, so what happened was they brought him down, but they stripped him with the ball. But he was brought down before. So that's going to be first down for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. 1st and goal. And about the 5 or 6 yard line here. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves fired up. They're looking to go. Bravo has it. He's going to get, no, it's actually going to be a throw over to Weston. Nice move right there from Winters to find his man, Daniel Weston, wide open in the end zone for a touchdown for the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Zayden Winters to Daniel Weston. Great move right there. Great throw, complete pass, 14-26, 6 minutes remaining. Can they get the extra point here? That has been the question all day long because if I'm being correct here, I think they haven't gotten one. Just know they've gotten one. They've gotten one extra point to go off of their 4 touchdowns that they've had. Winters steps back. He's looking to Weston once again. Overthrew it just a tad. Incomplete on that one. Extra point is no good. 14-26. 14-26 with 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining as we have
School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The State Bank of Eagle Butte would like to wish all students of all schools a successful year of school and good luck in all your future endeavors. May this year be the best year ever. High school activities teach our young people many of the skills they will need later in adult life. Good luck once again, and wishing you the best for this school year. Thank you from all the employees here at the State Bank of Eagle Butte, where we are big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. Member FDIC.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources.
Welcome back, everybody, for GoBraves.live. Welcome back. We are here for kickoff. 6 minutes remaining. 6 minutes and 11 seconds. Remember, every single second counts. 14-26. We got kickoff. Brent Little Eagle looking to recover. Drops it, but he picks it back up. Good recovery. He's moving. He's grooving. He's going to go through the defense here. He's holding it still. He's finally going to get brought down. No, he's going to try to slip the defense there, but he does get brought down at about the 35-yard line right there. On their own 35. Good stuff from Brent Little Eagle. Recovery, drops it, picks it back up, and gets a good amount of yards right there. The Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves offense looking to do some work right here. 5 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. 14-26. 12 points. 5 minutes. Let's see some magic here in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte territory. Here we go. We got the snap ready to roll here. We got it. Quick little run through the defense. You can't stop him. Ryan Farley. Good move right there. Great couple of rushes all day long from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte squad. That's going to be a pickup of at least 6 to 7 yards on that one. We'll call it about 7 yards, making it second and third. Good stuff right there from Ryan Farley. Another great rush right there. Five minutes and 20 seconds remaining, 14-26. Second down, second and third. Quick little pass over to Latai Brownotter. No good. Incomplete pass. Hockey goal. Intended target was Brownotter. No good. Bringing up third down, third and third with 5 minutes remaining, 14-26. Again, we are live here from Milford Yells Eagles Stadium in Cheyenne-Eagle Butte territory, where we are watching the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves host the Pine Ridge Thorpes as we are sitting at 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, 26-14, 12 points, 5 minutes. Let's see something happen here from the Braves. We got it there, lined up, third down, third and third. A quick little handoff. Dexter Hockey goes in the pocket here. He's going to look to throw it to number 7. A little too far on that one. A little too mustard on it, as it is an incomplete pass. Fourth and third. It is time to go for the gamble here. Fourth down gamble, fourth and third. Only 3 yards to go. Again, running the ball very well here all day long has been the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. On the opposite side, it has been a great passing game from the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Running and gunning against some decent dime drop-in. We do have a little bit of laundry out there. Let's see what happens. It's going to be called. That's going to be called on the Pine Ridge Thorpes. That's going to get moved up for the first down for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, picking up the first down off of the flag. Sitting at 5 minutes remaining, the clock is winding down. The line is quick to move here. They want every single second they can get. We got it. They're looking to snap. We have the snap. Hawk Eagle hands it off over. No, he's in the pocket. He's looking to pass once again. He's looking to get it to straight head. He gets it to straight head. Great pass and great catch from Destin Straightead, who finally gets brought down at about the 35-yard line on their opponent's 35. That had to have been at least a 40-yard, 35-yard throw right there. A 35-yard pass or so from Dexter Hawk Eagle finding his man Destin Straightead. I talked about this earlier. Destin Straightead is so tall, some people call it 6'7". Who knows? But you throw it up in the air, he'll find it, and he'll get it there. There is unfortunate time right here as we have an injury out there in the field, a little bit of prayers and whatever, a little bit of hope or whatever you can muster up for this Pine Ridge Thorpes player. A hard-working young man fighting tooth and nail to get his win here tonight.
Resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Nestled on the Standing Rock Sioux Nation, Grey Willow Studio is a powerhouse in entertainment. Our unique, award-winning team offers ADR, film, and music production, collaborating with major studios across the world. Proudly operating by natives for natives by Grey Willow, we support Standing Rock and Eagle Butte athletics and events. Experience top-tier production services with Grey Willow Studio, a dedicated and influential force in the industry. Check out what the latest projects are at bygraywillow.com.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, I was talking. But okay, I was talking for GoBraves.live. That's what I was doing. Anyways, send it through. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to all of our sponsors for the 2025 season, and, of course, thank you to GoBrave.live. We are back. Young man is up and walking again. We got a quick little rush again. Ryan Farley. Is that Ryan Farley once again? That is, and it looks like it is going to get brought down at about the 10-yard line there. That was Ryan Farley once again with another great rush on the play right there. Ryan Farley picking up a good amount of yards, at least 12 to 13 yards in that play right there. Ryan Farley has been doing that all night long. Every single time he runs through the defense, and it takes a community to bring that young man down. We are sitting at 1st and goal here. We got it. We're rolling. Hawk Eagle, nice little quick, goodness, it tricked me on that one. My eyes deceived me as it looked like he still had the ball there on a little keep, but no, he hands it off. No good. Looks like that was Kyle Chasing Hawk with that one. Taking a little bit of a tumble on that one. Might have got the wind knocked out of him. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining, 14-26. Let's go back and talk about it one more time. What happened?
It's full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect.
Eagle Butte Braves, they are here. 3 minutes remaining. Hawk Eagle hands it off. No good on that one. That was a handoff over to Straightead. It looked like it's going to be a no gain on that one. 2nd and goal. It is 2nd and goal, but they're sitting about the 15-yard line here. Make it about 3rd down, 3rd and goal, 15-yard line. 3 minutes remaining, 14-26. Once again, great stuff from Destin Straightead. A great pass. A great catch. The Braves are fired up here. 3 minutes remaining, taking their time. And remember, every single second counts as we are nearing down to the last couple of minutes here for this game, 14-26. It is a game, ladies and gentlemen. We have the snap here. Hockey goal. He's looking to find Brown Otter. Slipped in and out of his hands. Incomplete pass on that one. No good. Incomplete. Dexter Hockey goal, intended target, Brown Otter, no good. Incomplete pass, bringing up the 4th down. We have to go for the 4th down gamble right here. After that, it's just some hard-nosed defense to get the ball back. 2 minutes remaining. And if the Thorpes get back on offense, you can bet that all they want to do is milk the clock, because the longer they milk it, the closer they get to the win. But this Braves team not going to give in lightly. They're sitting here. 4th down. 4th down gamble. Hockey Eagle has it. He's looking to pass. He's going to get it back over. He's tricked him. Oh, that tricked me. He's going to have to run it himself. He's taking it over to the left side. It may be called as a holding right there. It may be called as a holding. It looks like it is not. It might be a turnover on downs. Are we going to replay the last play? It is going to be a turnover on downs for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. Hockey Eagle was looking for a man open, couldn't find anybody, so he decided to take it upon himself to run off to the left side. He was open for a good amount of minutes there, but got brought down. No good. Turnover on downs for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. And I take it back earlier, as I remember. Oh, we got it. He's going to hand it off over to Bravo. Bravo has a wide open field, but he's going to get brought down at least the 20-yard line right there. That was Jacob Bravo with a nice amount of yards gained on that play. And something that I wanted to talk about real quick was I said that the Thorpes got an extra point whenever I completely forgot that they did not get an extra point. What happened was they got a safety. That's how they got that 2 extra points right there. Great defense led to a safety from the Thorpes, and that's how we're sitting at 26 right here, 14-26. We're going in, 1st down, at about the 20-yard line. Thorpes, Winters looking to throw in the pocket. He's going to try to get it over to Bravo. He does get it to Bravo. Bravo has it here, but he's going to get taken down by it looked like a great work right there from Kyle Chasinghawk to kind of set his man up for that one. Kyle Chasinghawk bringing him down, but that will be enough for the 1st down for the Thorpes. 1st down. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. 14-26. 1st down at about the 35, 33-yard line. We got it here. Winters has it. Winters is looking to throw. He is going to get it back over too. He's looking for Crazy Thunder. Crazy Thunder, no good on that one. Crazy Thunder had it in his hand, slipped out, no good. Incomplete pass, bringing up 2nd down, 2nd and 10. I don't want to make anybody mad or anybody hungry, but if you were a little closer, if you came out to show out for your local Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, you could have went and gotten a $1 hot dog, $1 pickle. But unfortunately, we're talking here on live. Again, thank you to GoBrave.live for helping setting us up. And, of course, thank you to KIPI Radio 93.5. Hey, that's where I work. Here we go. Winters has it here. Winters, quick, long pass. Looking to find Weston. Incomplete pass. Actually, that was going to be was that Weston? Yes, I believe that was Weston on that one. No good. Incomplete pass. Bringing up 3rd down, 3rd and 10. 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining. In a world, they got this. A lot of great plays here all day long from both sides. As I've said, it's been a kind of a coin toss for both of these guys. There's one team, incredible rushing yards from the Braves, and the other side, the Thorpes, great passing all night long. Here we go. Winters hands it off over to Bravo. Bravo's running and gunning. Actually, yep, that is going to be Bravo. He runs off to the right side. No good. Gets pushed out of bounds. Finally gets pushed out at about the 35, no, about the 44-yard line there, 44, 43-yard line. Taking that back, I believe that was Marcus Palmer. Marcus Palmer right there. 1 minute and 12 seconds there. First down at about the 45 on their opponent's 45 here. Winters, snap back, throws it on over to Palmier. Palmier grabs it, and it looks like it would have been a fumble, but he does recover, but he gets brought down for a loss of at least 5 to 6 yards on that one. 50 seconds remaining here. 50 seconds remaining. Looks like they're trying to stop the clock. Yep, it looks like they're going to be talking about what's going down. Again, thank you to GoBraves.live. And real quick, I do want to say thank you to all of our other sponsors that we've had so far.
Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
There's a reason we call them hometowns. At home, everything feels a little bit easier, a little friendlier, and a lot less stressful. Home means a helping hand whenever you need it. It means a warm hello and a how you doing.
And we are back with 52 seconds remaining here, 26 to 14. We got it. Winters has it. He's looking in the pocket once again. He's going to have to take it himself. Couldn't find anybody open. He finds a wide open lane. He's struggling, and he finally gets brought down by a duo of Latai Brownotter as well as Brent Little Eagle. Great teamwork right there to finally take down Zayden Winters, who was looking for a man, couldn't find anybody open. Great zone coverage from the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves as he couldn't find anybody, but he's seen a wide open lane, took it, and picked up at least 5 yards on that play. We'll call it about 5 to 6 yards on that one, and finally got brought down by Latai Brownotter and Brent Little Eagle. Great teamwork right there. Good stuff as we are in the final couple seconds here for this game here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota. As we are getting ready once again. And remember, this is Cheyenne-Eagle Butte's second home game. They're going to be having yet another home game. Well, this is actually their first one. Sorry about that. They're going to be having another home game next week. That'll be Lower Brule. So we're going to be here once again, KIPI, as well as, GoBraves.live is going to be anywhere the Braves are. So we got that coming up. For every other Cheyenne River team, I believe the Panthers will be playing the Selby area, the Wolverines. The battle of the big cats over there. They'll be over there by Selby. And I believe tomorrow the Dupree Tigers will be taking on the Faith Longhorns for the Longhorns homecoming game. Tigers want to put a damper on that. We got Winters throwing it back over. No good. Almost an interception on that one. Intended target was Anthony Little. Winters, no good. Incomplete pass. Fourth down, 24 seconds remaining. Great game here tonight. A tale of two stories here, as we have seen two totally different games. Not to say that the Braves haven't been playing a good passing game. They have had some great passes. It's just they have been playing very well on the rushing side. Winters picks it up, gets the first down. He dropped the ball, almost got a fumble on that one, but he finally gets brought down at about the 15, 20-yard line right there. That was Zayden Winters once again. Zayden Winters with another great pickup right there. Couldn't find anybody open, so he does it himself. 13 seconds remaining. And as I've said, the Braves have been playing an amazing rushing game here today. It's been a very slippery type of day. That ball, there was a bunch of fumbles out there for both sides of the field. And on the other side, you have the Pine Ridge Thorpes, who played very well on the passing side. But as I've said, the Braves, they had some good passes out there as well. The one I remember is the big-time pass we seen a couple of minutes ago from Hawk Eagle to find his man straight head for a good amount of yards gained on that one. 40 to 35 yards gained on that one. Last possession here, if things go the way they should go. 13 seconds remaining. First down. Very great night here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota. Remember, the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves will be playing Lower Brule next week here at home. Great takedown right there. 3, 2, 1, and that is final. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pine Ridge Thorpes pick up their first win of the season against the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves, 26-14. When they are out there about ready to shake hands. That was a great game tonight. Great stuff from both sides. And I want to say, once again, the final score was 26-14. So thank you all very much for tuning in to KIPI Radio 93.5. Thank you all for watching GoBraves.live. I want to thank them as well for helping us set up here in Eagle Butte, South Dakota to call this magnificent game that we have seen. And, of course, thank you to every single one of our 2025 sponsors. Remember, it's been a fun time. This is all done in fair sportsmanship. Before I get on up out of here, though, I do want to remind everybody, remember, Levi Elk Nation, homecoming king. Lexus Lawrence, homecoming queen. It's been a fun night, guys. 26-14. We'll do it again next week. Thank you all for tuning in. I will send it back to the station. Deuces.